Thank you.
Please lower your head and watch your step. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, friends, and welcome aboard our horse-drawn streetcar. At this time, we do ask that you remain seated at all times. Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle as well. And
It's Halloween season. Welcome, my friends. It's Indiana Holmes here at Disneyland on a beautiful Wednesday morning. Still summer, and we've got Mickey Jack-o'-lantern appropriately placed near the flagpole on Main Street, USA. Good morning, Main Street Paul. Good morning, Kelly Lang. Good morning, Chef Fabro. Good morning, all of you that are here with me today, including all the Ninja Watchers. We're gonna go for a ride up Main Street on the horse-drawn carriage. Woohoo! What a way to start the day. It is currently 73 degrees, feeling beautiful. Had to get an early start today because I am trying to avoid the intense heat that we're expecting here in Anaheim, California. Good morning, Troxer. Thank you for that, Main Street Paul. So, Paul, did you say you're going to be here on September 12th? I loved horses as a kid. I still love them. But as a kid, I got to go to horseback riding camp when I was a kid out in Colorado a couple of years in a row. It was so much fun. I learned so much about horses, spent so much time with them, you know, riding up in the mountains of Colorado, through the forests, on single track trails. It was fantastic. When we decided to buy our house, my wife and I, Lizzie, I said, okay, you can pick where we're gonna live. If we live by the Disney studio, then we'll buy a property where we can have horses, or at least a horse or two to ride and have fun with, or we can live at the beach. It's up to you. And she was working at that time at the Disney Animation Studio, doing 10, 12-hour days. And so I thought for sure she was going to pick a house across from the studio. But in the end, she decided she'd rather have a beach life. So we bought a house near the beach. And the rest is history. The temperature difference between Anaheim and where I live when the heat turns up in the summer is about a 10 to 20 degree difference. If it's 90 degrees here in the park, down near the beach, it'll be maybe like 85. It's so fun seeing all of these vehicles as we go up the street. I wonder where everybody's clustered around over here. Oh, it looks like a bunch of Dodger fans. It's the Dodger Blue Crew. A bunch of Dodger fans all getting their portraits done with paper cutouts, silhouettes. September 18th. Okay, I gotta try and remember that. It'd be fun if I could get a reservation for that same day and then meet you early before you go off to Oogie Boogie. Jolly Holiday Bakery, right ahead there. Looking for Mary Poppins and the Penguins. And Adventureland, straight ahead there as we pass the Tiki Room. And now Frontierland. You can see that the lands of Disney were designed as a wheel with spokes coming out from it, and at each spoke area is a different land. And now we're rolling up to the Sleeping Beauty Castle. And we are done with our ride. I think I'm gonna head up to Toontown today. There's our beautiful horse. Omnibus. Yeah, I like riding the vehicles. One time I rode like 3 or 4 vehicles in a row. I would just keep changing them out. I get to the top and I take a different vehicle and go to the bottom and take a different vehicle. It's fun to do. All right, the Matterhorn is looking spectacular. Wow, I had a very intense wake up this morning. I was awake, I had my coffee, I got in the car, I got on the freeway, and I was driving at 65 miles an hour like everybody else on the freeway. Happily, I had about a 4 or 5 car empty space in front of me. And up ahead, a little white car slammed into the back of a much bigger car right in my lane. Look, it's Alice. Alice, how fun is this?
Make sure to have a tea card here. Okay.
Hello, Alice. How are you?
Oh, good morning. What a lovely hat you have.
Why, thank you. I like your little black bow as well.
Thank you.
Very
Mr.
nice.
Hatcher would be proud.
Let's do a little selfie. You want to do that?
Good.
All right. Let me just switch lenses. And here we are, Alice.
Hello. Oh,
and Indy.
Cheers.
Oh, a little teacup. Isn't that great?
Of course. Having a tea party. is
Where's
the
that
best part of
Cheshire
the day.
cat right now?
Oh, I haven't seen him yet. But whatever you do, do not follow his directions.
Oh no, he's not good at
They're
directions.
quite tricky.
Tricky. Have a good day, Alice.
Bye.
Bye-bye. How fun. I got to see Alice. I love Alice. Yeah, so anyway, getting back to my little story, I had about a 5-car length in front of me where there was no cars. Luckily, because there was a lot of traffic on the freeway, and I just happened to be in a lane where I didn't have cars really close to me. And this little white, I think it was a Toyota, I don't know if it was distracted driving or what, all of a sudden slams into the back of some bigger car in my lane, and I see plastic and car parts flying everywhere. I slam on my brakes, and I'm in a big Ford pickup truck, right? And luckily I was able to stop about 1 car length before hitting the little white car, which was still partially in my lane, but really debris and car parts went across 3 lanes. So I was able to stop. I could see everybody was okay, and then I had to get out of the lane I was in, into the fast lane, and then even over into the part that's not even a lane, right next to the center divider, the emergency lane, so that I could get around all the debris. But man, does that sharpen your senses and wake you up. I was very lucky. Had I been closer to that car, even by like 1 car length, I do not think I would have been able to stop in time. And that would have really ruined my day. Like those poor people who just got in the accident. Their day is destroyed. Good morning, Haunted Minnie. Yeah, that was the second time that happened. The first time was about 3 years ago. I had my whole family with me, my wife and my 2 daughters were in the pickup truck, and we're towing a 30-foot travel trailer. Early in the morning, we're only about 20 minutes from our house. We're only going about probably 50 miles an hour in the slow lane, and the car in front of me all of a sudden just turns right and slams right into a car that was parked on the side of the freeway in the emergency lane. The car that was on the side of the freeway obviously had some kind of issue, and they were about 3/4 of the way into the emergency lane and about 1/4 of the way still in the slow lane. And this car in front, again, I think it was distracted driving, and then they looked up and just whipped the wheel the wrong way and slammed like at a almost 90-degree angle into this other car. again, 3 lanes of debris. I slam on my brakes, and I'm worried that the trailer, of course, I'm worried that that's gonna jackknife and, you know, we're gonna go over. But happily, the Ford F-150's brakes and the trailer brakes all worked perfectly, but I could not clear that lane before I got to the accident wreck. And I ended up, well, what happened is one of the tires of one of the vehicles broke off and was in the next lane over to the left. And I want to get over so I don't hit the wreckage. But, you know, you got to watch when you've got 20 foot of truck and 30 foot of trailer. That's 50 feet. You got to move over into the next lane. And I didn't want to move over quickly and hit some car that might be in the lane next to me. So at the very last moment, I was able to get into the lane to my left and avoid hitting those cars straight on. But part of my car, the back part of my pickup truck, and the front right side of the trailer hit the debris, and that put a very big crimp in our vacation plans. It was about $23,000 worth of damage to the trailer and $8,000 worth of damage to the truck. Thank goodness for insurance. So that is my story. Today, I was happily able to avoid hitting any of the wreckage. So I feel very lucky to be here this morning in one piece. We're heading into Mickey's house. Maybe we can meet Mickey Mouse. It said that the wait time to meet Mickey was about 15 minutes. So that's why I am here today, trying to get there. We're inside Mickey's house now, just working our way through. It's very cute in here. Oh, it's nice and chill in here. It's actually really cold. Oh, let's see. There is 2, 3, 4, about 5 rooms before you get to the theater where they run old Mickey Mouse, well actually not that old, Mickey Mouse cartoons from maybe 10 years ago. This is the garden area where theoretically you're outside. Maybe 6 rooms. This is sort of a storage room here. Kind of like a barn. We got our chickens here. It's always fun to start the day off visiting Mickey when you can. This is the prop room. Props from all of the Disney cartoons. This is Donald Duck's paint shop over here. And now we're in the room just before the theater. And then there's a wait in the theater while they play cartoons while you're waiting to see Mickey. And then there's Mickey's set. Let's see, I've been here when we were at the Mickey Steamboat Willie set, but I'm not sure which set we'll get today. It'll be interesting. I think they have 2 different rooms, 2 different sets that change. Hello, Christian Sanchez. Thank you for that, Christian. Appreciate it. if you guys haven't seen it, this morning I posted at 8 a.m. I posted my first news and updates for Disneyland and California Adventure. It's under 20 minutes, about 19 minutes and 10 seconds. And it's me sitting in my little home studio reporting for you with me in front of the camera and a microphone. And also I've intercut scenes from California Adventure and from some of the shops like Madame Leota's and some of the merch and stuff. So if you want to get updates as to what's happening in the parks with regards to construction, with regards to Oogie Boogie, check that stream. I will be posting one of those once a week. I'm going to try and keep up with that. I think I'll start posting them on Thursdays though, but I wanted to get that one out today. It was my first one. It was fun doing it too. Sure, Christian, we'll say happy birthday to you when we see Mickey. You know he doesn't talk. Yeah, the rooms here at Mickey's house are all along the pathway. So, you know, you just kind of walk from one room to another. It's really cool though. Each room is decorated in a different way for a different purpose. Let's see. It was 73 degrees when we arrived. It'll be interesting to see how warm it is when we leave this room or this attraction. It's cool, like they've got the walls padded like they do in a movie studio. This is like the original style of sound padding for a sound stage. Sound stages have to be like dead silent. They can't pick up any noise from the outside. Boy, and have I learned that doing recordings in my little home studio office, which was my daughter's old room that I repurposed. When you're sitting there with a microphone in front of you and it's quiet in the room and you're trying to record a video, you can hear everything going on outside. Cars going by, cars starting up, cars driving down the street, delivery trucks, way off in the distance, like ambulance sirens, and just so many things, especially airplanes. Oh my God, airplanes are the worst. They're always flying. There's a airport in Long Beach that has a flight school, and so the student pilots are always flying over the beach areas and throughout Long Beach, which is near where I live, and the sound is unmistakable, and then helicopters are worse. But you can, I have tuned the microphone so its sensitivity is not sensitive enough to hear, mostly not hear the airplanes and cars driving by. But if a helicopter goes by, you can't avoid it. You can hear it. Or if my little dog Meadow starts barking, you can hear that over in the next room or somewhere in the house. So it's a little bit challenging doing recording from home. See the cartoon up ahead there. So they run these cartoons in the next room, which is the room just before you walk into Mickey's. There's like an ante-room, like an outer room where the cast members gather up the guests and give them instructions. and then you go into Mickey's soundstage. So really, there's probably, when I think of it, more like 7 rooms or 8 rooms. Ah, thank you, Kelly. That sounds, I'm happy you enjoyed it. So this is the last, well, second to the last room. This is the big room where we all wait in this projection room to see Mickey. And then from here, we go over into the next room. I guess we'll watch some of these cartoons while room is moving slower than I'm used to. It should be moving more. Maybe they only have one of the 2 Mickey Mouse stages open with just one Mickey Mouse, but usually there's 2. Welcome, friends. We are in Mickey Mouse's house, and we are waiting to see him. We're standing in the projection room. Give you a little view of the cartoons that are playing. This is a long time. Usually we don't wait this long to get in. I'm not sure what's happening here. As much as I want to meet Mickey, this is taking too long, so I may have to bail on this. Okay, I think I'm going to bail on this, guys, because this line is not moving, and usually there's more movement than this. So let's see if we can get over to Roger Rabbit. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, that line is just too long. It was taking too long. We should have been through there already. The line has gotten significantly longer. Let's see if we can see anybody in the magic mirror here. Ah, yes, there's Mickey in the magic mirror, and now he's disappeared. There's the prop room. And this is his chicken coop. It's got its musical instruments here. And this is Mickey's garden. Uh-oh, there is that pesky little mole. It's been eating all the carrots. Oh, the carrots are coming back. Nice. Mickey's Movie Barn. We'll have to try and catch Mickey another day when it's less busy. I don't know what was going on because there wasn't that many people here, but for some reason it was taking too long. Maybe Mickey wasn't feeling well. I don't know. This is a cool room. This is a little living room right here. His piano. And the fireplace. I love this door. This would be so fun to have this door in your house. I love it. All right. We gave up on seeing Mickey. That was too long of a line. It says 15 minutes, but I could tell that was going to be more like 30 minutes because that line was not moving. Toontown in the morning. Wow, it feels so warm out here now that I've been in that air-conditioned house of Mickey's. Nope, not the railroad ride. We went on Mickey's Runaway Railroad on, what was it, Sunday? Or last Wednesday. And they gave us the new rules that they don't want anybody filming on the ride or even having anything in their hands. So we're gonna avoid that ride from most of the time. You guys open?
Temporarily down.
Oh man, Roger Rabbit's down. That happens so often. I can't believe it, you know? The Roger Rabbit ride is so simple. There's nothing complex about it. And yet, I find the Roger Rabbit ride goes down multiple times per day. Most days. Oh, they're letting people through now? Oh, now it looks like they're letting people through. Okay. It's open now?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Good thing I turned around and looked. I saw him give the thumbs up and then people started going in. So we got here just in time. Woohoo! All right, that was lucky. Thank you. I love Roger Rabbit. I love the movie and I love the ride, so I'm happy we get to go in and see it. All the cars are empty, so I think we're going to be able to walk straight through. All right, this is a good reward. You get a little bit of a reward here, a little bit of luck after the disappointment of not getting to see Mickey.
Citizens of Mickey's Toontown are warned to keep away from eating numbers.
I'm old enough to appreciate the ride this ride in its
We're just flying through the queue here. This is where I was last week when the ride broke down and we had to exit the queue. Catco. All right up to the front.
How many here?
One.
One off. You take row 2.
Row 2. All right. Here we go, guys. First ride of the day. We're gonna get 19B. We're gonna have car 19B, the car after this one. All right, here we go, guys. First ride of the day. Woo! Off in the Cabco cab.
Holy smokes, Roger! We've been there! I'll get away with this morning at dip boys while fire traffic.
Danger, warning, warning, danger, danger,
This part reminds me of Alice in Wonderland.
This ought to put you out of contrition. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
This'll make a swell good ornament.
How's about a little dip to end your trip?
Woo! We made it. Now that was a little better than waiting in a big line for Mickey. As much as I like to see Mickey and get pictures with him, I do not like to wait in a big long line. So this was significantly better. We got very lucky that the Roger Rabbit ride came back online before I left Toontown.
Hi guys, exit right this way, please, to your right hand side.
love this fire engine. It's so cute. And it is now 75 degrees. Temperature is rising quickly. Wow, look how big the Matterhorn looks from here. It's incredible. Quite the sight. Looks bigger in person than it does on camera. Well, we're all the way up here. We might as well go on Small World because we can. This is one of the strategies that you can take when you come to Disneyland, is get here early in the morning, rope drop if you can, and then go to the rides that are at the far corners of the park, which would mean Toontown, Small World, near Toontown, or the other direction to the other corner of the park, which would be Galaxy's Edge. The only issue with getting on Rise of the Resistance at Galaxy's Edge 1 is that it often does not open as early as the park. The park opens at 8. A lot of times Galaxy's Edge doesn't open until 9 or even later sometimes. I love how they refreshed all of the gold painted elements here in the facade. Ooh, there's the train.
Small world. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands and arms.
I didn't used to enjoy Small World as much as I do now. I feel like the new lyrics that they added from the Schwartz brothers in the last room one, I feel like that really made a difference for me. It really drove home the whole purpose and message of Small World. So make sure when you get to that last room, I'll remind you guys to listen for the lyrics. Welcome everyone. If you're a Ninja watcher, say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. You can tell us your city, state, or country.
After they're gonna exit out that way and put some space then.
I need a wheelchair. Sorry, sir. Yes, please. I can take the
Good morning, Jessica Colonna. Happy to see you, my friend.
step, buddy. Big step. There you go. Great job. Enjoy your cruise.
Yeah, you know, the thing with Small World is not only does it have staying power, but it just has a really beautiful message, especially with the new lyrics that really kind of spell out and solidify the message in a very specific way.
Welcome to It's a Small
I think
World.
it makes everybody that rides it feel a little bit more connected to the rest of the human
Arms,
race.
feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you.
Bienvenue.
Pour votre sécurité, veuillez rester assis pendant le voyage et garder les mains.
That would be fun, a Halloween overlay.
S'il vous plaît, surveillez les enfants. Merci.
It's a barrel full of monkeys. This next room is the room where you hear the new lyrics. They'll play the new lyrics 2 times, starting now.
seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. ボートが完全に止まり、下船していた
Wow,
だ
it
く
is
指
so
示が
bright
流れ
out
るまで
here.
は席を立たないでください。ご協力ありがとうございます。
Is it called Astro Blasters? Yeah. Exit out to your left, left-hand side.
All right, come on, Junior.
Oh, look at some of the merch in here. This is cool. Look at this little ornament. That is awesome. Boat Tours Disneyland, Hello World, welcome. The clock face, the towers, that's really cool. And this backpack. Oh my gosh, Lizzie would love this. My wife is the biggest Small World fan. She would love all this stuff. They even have cool water bottles in that same style. Oh, and then these ears. Oh my gosh. I think she just bought those ears on our last trip here on Sunday. I think Lizzie bought those Small World ears. I remember she was really, really excited when she saw them. I think she did buy them. Matterhorn. It's tempting to go on the Matterhorn. I do love it, but man, it beats you up so much. I'm not sure I want my back to be injured again. Not injured in a serious way, but in enough way that I am in pain for a couple of days. I feel like I need to go to the chiropractor. Let's see if any of Storybook Land is reopened. It has been closed for a few weeks. I think they've been doing repainting. Let's take a look. They still got the construction walls up at Storybook Land. Unfortunately, that means no Storybook Land canal boats and no Casey Jr. circus train. Bummer. Alice in Wonderland. It's not too bad, but the line is in full sun, so I think I'll avoid that for now. 9:56 a.m., 75 degrees. Feels warmer than that in the sun, though. Here's the Dodger crowd. It's like Dodger Day at Disneyland, or excuse me, or something. Lizzie and I rode Dumbo on Sunday. That was fun. Hadn't been on Dumbo in a while. Let's see. Not too much of a line for Mr. Toad. So let's do Mr. Toad. Ever since reading Wind in the Willows and realizing that Mr. Toad was a naughty boy who stole cars, ran stoplights, got speeding tickets, and eventually went to jail, I have been more intrigued by the ride than usual. Nice trees here. Yeah, it's true, huh?
Just to you.
I love this music. Sweet. The Beauty and the Beast theme music. Yeah. I always feel like when I ride Mr. Toad at the end, you know, the judge sentences him, and then you end up in that room where it seems like you've just been sent to hell because there's like, the temperature goes up by like 20 degrees. It feels really hot. The color theme is red, and those scary red eyes and face looking at you, and then some crazy creature like a dragon or something. Makes me feel like the Mr. Toad got sent to hell as punishment. I don't know if that was their intention, but that's what it feels like, which is funny because that doesn't happen in the book. You love that part, huh, Toshiba? It's fun, but happily we're not in that room for too long because it's already hot. It's showing 75 degrees here on my watch, but it feels warmer. I guess because we're walking around and walking and talking. I love these little portraits of like Angus McBadger and then Mr. Mole. These are all characters from The Wind and the Willow. So those of you that have been listening and following along to my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes, would know these characters from that book that we read. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe and hit that notifications button so you don't miss any of our live streams or my edited content. I am live streaming every Wednesday by myself and then on Sundays with my wife Lizzie. And now I've started to do news and updates, of which I uploaded last night and is available for you today. It's under 20 minutes. Gives you all the information about Oogie Boogie here and the parade over at the Oogie Boogie Bash, as well as some merch, construction updates, things like that. And if you love stories and books, my second channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes, is where we read classic books like Frankenstein, Dracula, The Wind in the Willows, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The House on Pooh Corner, Alice in Wonderland, The Grimm's Fairy Tales, and currently we are reading a book that we just started last week, and that is The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. So check out my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes. I still have a lot of stories that we read earlier when we were just doing it on this channel, and I need to move those stories, those live streams, over to the new channel. But you can see and listen to the current book we're reading, which is The Time Machine, which is a really good science fiction book that was way ahead of its time. Wow, Toshiba, more than 500 visits. That's amazing. I don't think I've quite reached 500. Let's see. Probably by the end of this year, by the end of 2025, I'll have done about 150. Let's see, 2 times a week times 50, 100, maybe only 120 visits this year, because I only come 2, sometimes 3 times a week, and probably under 100 last year, and well under 100 the year before. So I'm going to say that I'm probably somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 320, 330 visits in the last 3 years. Overall, probably 500, maybe more, because we used to come when Lizzie was working at Disney. We used to come pretty often, but that was many years ago, and I can't remember how many times we came back then. Yes, Thick Lady Vibes. Check out the other channel and you can start catching up. We've only read, at this point, 7 chapters, which is a total of about 2 hours. So if you go over to Storytime with Indiana Holmes, my second channel, you can find it there. So we've just read about 2 hours worth, so you could catch up. When I get home today, I'm gonna leave the park here probably today at 12 or 1. And then when I get home, I'm gonna record the next hour of reading. So that'll probably be another 3 chapters or so. And then that'll be available tonight at 7 p.m. I know, me too. I always thought it would be awesome to work at Disneyland as a kid, but we just lived too far away. We lived over in Glendale, and that was easily an hour with no traffic, and with traffic it could be an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to Disneyland. And so it just didn't seem like that was going to work for me. And I had other jobs, you know, that were easy where I lived. But yeah, I kind of do still regret that I didn't make the effort to work here as a kid when I was like, you know, 16, 17, 18, 19. But now I get to come here as an adult, and I can come and leave as I please. Yes, the 91 freeway is one of my least favorite freeways because it is always jam-packed, bumper-to-bumper traffic on the weekends, coming back from anywhere out east, trying to get back to the beach areas is nasty. And then in the mornings and in the afternoons, you have, just like you do on any freeway, you have a bumper-to-bumper, you know, traffic hour, which is like 2 or 3 hours long. But Riverside is really nice out there. I love it. My wife's cousin has a house out in Riverside. I haven't been there, but Lizzie has a few times. And I guess it's a pretty big parcel of land up on a hill, and they've got a lot of fruit trees in the backyard and stuff. And my wife says it's gorgeous. Flying cars would work well, but having watched that accident occur right in front of me today, I would be afraid of the kinds of accidents you would have up in the air. Yeah, Lizzie doesn't let me fly in private planes anymore because my nephew, who was an excellent pilot, died in his plane with his wife over a forest in Washington State. And ever since then, I'm banned from going in small private planes. A good friend of mine has a small private plane. When I retired and then he retired, he's like, oh, let's go flying. We can go fly to Texas for a concert, and we can go fly to Utah or Wyoming for fishing and all this stuff. And my wife, Lizzie, was like, no, we're not going to do that. You're not going to go flying in your friend's plane. So I have to appreciate Lizzie's opinion on that.
I believe that Bobby expects you to calm down. Enjoy your seat.
Yeah, autopilot would be great. I think if you had autopilot,
Hands, arms, feet, and legs
you could handle the long drives and the stop and go traffic better. But so far, I don't think anybody has really perfected autopilot. The kind of autopilot that I would want is one where you don't have to look at the road at all. You could just be like playing video games in your car, or chatting, or you know, having a meal or something like that, watching a movie. But currently, all the autopilots, like the Ford autopilot and the Tesla autopilot, and the Rivian autopilot, require you to be looking at the road, and they monitor your eye movement stuff. So they need to perfect that.
Firmly seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. Watch your children and do try to drive more carefully than told. Ta-ta. Bienvenido a Todo
What is everyone's favorite ride in Fantasyland? There's so many. You've got Sleeping Beauty. You've got, well, you don't really have Sleeping Beauty, but you have Snow White. You have Sleeping Beauty's castle, which is just a walkthrough. But in terms of rides, you have Snow White, Pinocchio, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. You've got the King Arthur Carousel. You've got Storybook Land, which is really still part of Fantasyland. So you've got Casey Jr.'s Circus Train and the Storybook Canal Boats. And then, of course, you do have Small World. That's still part of Fantasyland. And I think even the Matterhorn is part of Fantasyland. So given that, what is your favorite ride? I think mine is kind of a tie between Casey Jr.'s Circus Train and the Canal Boats. Alright, we're going to go on the red toady car. Alright, Toshiba. Catch you later.
When you're ready to
Alright, here we go.
Welcome to Trove. Oh, see books!
Nice cool breeze in here. Kind of an evil laugh and sentence by the judge here. There we go, and we're out safely.
And do try to drive home carefully until
All right, that was cool. All right, I think it's time for Pinocchio's Daring Journey. Oh, thank you. All right, we're gonna zoom into Pinocchio's Daring Journey. Very short line here.
Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas donde deben. Y les ruego, señores, que vigilen a sus preciosas vidas. Déjanos bajo el brillo de una estrella.
to a kid's one.
I don't remember this one, but I love it.
Yeah. I gotta do it on top of the mountain. Yeah, awesome. What's that?
The memories they see oh, they're traveling with children. Here to watch it. Well, looks like the car is on the way. If you need anything, just give them a whistle.
Para que disfruten de un viaje seguro, por favor, permanezcan sentados. No vayan a secar las manos, o los brazos, los pies o las piernas fuera del vehículo. Cuiden a los pequeñitos y tengan mucho cuidado con el monstruo.
Alrighty. Jiminy Cricket, Pinocchio, Stromboli, Evil Fox, Pleasure Island,
When my dad had when my dad was filming the opening of the new, I think it was something else. It was something else.
This is Jimmy Cricket. Remember Stacy with hands, eyes, feet, and legs inside. Well, looks like our car is on the way. If you need anything, just give them a whistle.
Para que disfruten de un viaje seguro, por favor, permanezcan sentados. No vayan a secar las manos, los brazos, los pies o las piernas fuera del vehículo. Cuiden a los pequeñitos y tengan mucho cuidado con el monstruo.
This is Jimmy Cricket, official coaches and guide. For your safety, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the car. And if you're traveling with kids, be sure to watch it. I'll see you under the wishing star.
Hola, para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y les ruego a los mayores que vigilen a sus preciosos niños. Nos vemos bajo el brillo de una estrella.
I love this ride.
Now, you are working for me.
This whole story just really resonated with me as a child. Scared me to death of doing anything bad. Huh.
Hey, this way!
You've had your fun. Now mine. Shut the doors and lock the doors.
I don't want to be a donkey. Let me out of here, please. Please.
Hurry, hurry!
Don't leave yet.
Look out, you monster! Pinocchio! You're almost there.
Figaro, Cleo, Pinocchio's home.
Ah, it's nice bringing these air-conditioned rides on a warm day. What a great ride that is. Fun, fun, fun. All right, let's walk over this way.
You said you wanted to go.
The one place you can see people wearing ears. Disneyland. Well, and California Adventure, and Magic Kingdom, and Epcot, and all the other Disney parks around the world. It is now. Just a tip. Make for the bet. Walking alongside Big Thunder Mountain. Gonna check out the wait time for that. I haven't been able to get on Big Thunder Mountain for a few weeks now because the wait times have just been too long, or it's been broken down or taken out of operation for service. But I can hear it running now.
Hi!
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm excellent.
Okay.
Where are you guys from?
Italy.
Italy, welcome Italy. I love Italy. Some happy people, some happy visitors from Italy. Wanted to say hi on the live stream. Here we are at Big Thunder Mountain. We'll wait for a train to come through. Oh look, they've got all the water features working. For a while this one was dry and the water was stagnant. Now they've got the water flume like you would have from a mining operation. Look, even all the way up here. You can see the water coming down. Ah, perfect. Fantastic. But I don't see any trains coming through. Why is that? I heard one just a little bit ago. Don't tell me. Okay, here comes one now. And there they go. Hello friends, if you're just joining the channel, welcome. This is Indiana Holmes, getting my steps in here early on this warm summer day here at Disneyland. Let's see, it looks like a lot of people over here at Big Thunder Mountain. Big Thunder Mountain is such a great roller coaster. I love the theme of it, and I love the actual ride experience. Okay, so the line is all the way back here, which is not too bad, but let's see what the time says.
You gotta go, Mom, you gotta go around. Wait,
It's not good.
It says 25 minutes, that's not too bad. But you gotta go all the way back here. Oh boy. Welcome to the Rainbow Bridge, the biggest little boom town in the West. Population 38. This is the wildest ride in the wilderness. That's what he says. They did a really great job with the landscaping here.
I should have been like.
And this is one of the more fun roller coasters at Disneyland. Of course, everybody likes Space Mountain, but there's really not much to see. Once you're in Space Mountain, it's just, you know, very dark, and you have a few projections on the walls, and you're going just in a circle. This ride, for my money, I feel, is more of an exciting, thrilling, classic roller coaster. And the environment, the hardscape, and all of the visuals here in the queue are much more entertaining. I feel like they should redo the queue over at Tomorrowland for Space Mountain, because that queue can be really monotonous until you get into the big room where you have, you know, the spaceship. But the rest of the queue is kind of claustrophobic. I love the openness of this queue, and like how we're outdoors, but we're shaded a lot of the time. Really nice. Oh yeah, we are moving quick. This is not going to be 25 minutes. This is going to be like 15 minutes for this standby queue. I love the way it looks in here right now with the shade here. And then you see the mountains up above and sun. Hey guys. These trees have really grown and matured to a beautiful visual and created some nice shade for us.
Break.
Yeah.
Yeah, this line is just flying. We are doing great here, guys. We're gonna be on this train in no time. We have a train going through here any moment. Here it comes. That's awesome. Another view from this angle.
You still are.
Right?
Like on the ride.
All right, we're heading up to the platform.
For your shake. Next party over here.
One,
Number 2 on the right, row 2.
number 2 on the right. All right, that was really short wait. I think that was only like 10 or 12 minutes. Hello, Joseph Hernandez. Happy Wednesday to you, my friend. You ever notice how there is no driver in the engine here at Big Thunder Mountain? It says "You Be Daring" is the name of this engine, and there is no engineer.
If any of you folks are wearing lots of things, let's remove them, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
We're gonna have a train coming into the station any moment to take us away. Here it comes. Alright, I'm gonna try something different here. Instead of using the gimbal's auto leveling and motor, I've turned the gimbal off and I'm just gonna hold this, because usually when I ride this ride with my cell phone on the gimbal just goes all crazy. It can't keep the thing still. So we're gonna do this handheld manually. See, that's me actually moving the camera. May work better. I'm sitting in the car right behind the engine. The goat and the dynamite. Uh-oh.
No,
I
was fun.
Now moving. Yeehaw!
All right, I think it's time for a Coke Zero. Hunt that down because they don't have them in the carts. You have to go to a walk-up restaurant. I think the Stage Door Cafe will probably have my. Oh boy, it's getting warm now. Definitely time to hydrate. Can I have a large Coke Zero?
Anything else for you?
That'll do it.
$6.13.
Alrighty. Guess we're taking that out of 20.
On which one?
Thanks so much. Are there straws? Like, oh, you got one. Thank you so much.
We would never let you walk out without that.
Haha, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. $13.87.
Thank you, Stella.
Do you need your receipt?
I do not. Thank you so
Okay, you
much.
have a good day.
You too.
Next. Oh wait, you can't go in there anyways. Good thing it's still clean.
Oh, but it's just, yeah.
It's got a...
A straw in here. There we go. Thank you, you too. Ah, fantastic. Coke Zero. The loving the Coke Zero. I only just discovered Coke Zero about maybe 3 weeks ago. Because when I come to the park, I usually end up drinking Coca-Cola, but I never drink sugary sodas. Except for when I'm here. I was looking for a way to be hydrated, have some flavor, but not have to drink a sugary drink like Coke. I discovered Coke Zero. I think we'll take a stroll through New Orleans Square. See if we can find any bands out here today. Only a 15-minute wait for Pirates of the Caribbean, but you can't bring drinks on there, so I'm gonna have to finish my drink before I do that. Do a little merch search over here in New Orleans Square. See what kind of Halloween merch they have. like that Jack Skellington sweatshirt. That is nice. And a cool little backpack. The Pumpkin King. Ooh, this Sally and Pumpkin King Jack Skellington are awesome. That is an awesome shirt. These are amazing shirts. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but that's cool. I think it's a pot holder. The best Halloween/Christmas movie ever made. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. If you have a little girl, this is spectacular. It's the Villains figurine set. Oh my gosh, these are amazing villains. These characters are fantastic. Yikes, $35. That's a lot of money, but it is pretty cool. Oh, and then there's a whole nother set over here of Nightmare Before Christmas characters. Awesome. Oh, Oogie Boogie's hiding over there in the corner. And they've got bigger plushy ones over here. Ah, that's awesome. Santa Claus mug. Lots of cool Christmas ornaments for your Christmas tree. These are gonna sell out. Oogie Boogie, Zero, I always like Zero, the dog. Sally. They have a lot of pins here. Haunted Mansion pin is pretty cool. Ooh, Maleficent.
Mira, Marian.
One of these for Bryce.
Another, this is a really good Maleficent. Ooh, she's so intense and scary there. Wow. These are great. Really good spooky stuff here. Oh my, this is a new set of earrings I had not seen. It is a Phantasmic set. Let's see if I can get it so you guys can see it better. There you go. Look at that, Phantasmic ears. Those are awesome. Oh my gosh, I love the Phantasmic ears. Ooh, and the dragon. My favorite music. I love the music to this movie. Well, the merch here is really spectacular. Really vibrant, beautiful colors. Nice Phantasmic. Oh, can't get away without seeing Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie. Hello, Omar. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, the Disney cast crew member. This is one of my favorite characters in the Nightmare Before Christmas, the mayor, who has two different faces on either side of his head. So cool. We will be meeting Jack Skellington and Sally over here probably in September through October for photo ops. I've done that in the past. It's always really fun to meet Jack and Sally and chat with them. Okay, now we're into the pirate merch over here. If you have a little one, this is pretty cute. They got lighted swords over here. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Ooh, this is a good one. Dead Men Tell No Tales. And then the pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean. That's pretty awesome. And then the pirate steering the abandoned skeleton ship. Nice backpack here. Nice stuff in here. Disney sketch artists over here doing caricatures. Here's Endora's Chic Boutique. This is very much Tiana inspired, New Orleans inspired. I love the Beignet Day backpacks. Those are super cute. Excuse me. You guys want to see some Disney jewelry? We'll go into the La Mascarade d'Orleans jewelry shop here. Oh, look at all the pretty baubles.
That's the oh yeah. As a couple job interviews coming up, so I'm thinking I get a job that would be great. Your little gift to yourself. I like it. Yeah, thank you.
Lots of bracelets this time. Some rings. All right, moving on.
The cup was only $19.50, and I was like, you know what? Put another drink on there and give me a cup. Yeah. Don't worry about refunding the other because we're gonna be somewhere.
Haunted Mansion, of course, is closed until Friday, the 22nd of this week. Lizzie and I will be here on Friday to ride the Haunted Mansion's Doom Buggies and experience the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. So make sure you join us on Friday. We're probably gonna come evening, I'm thinking, so that we can enjoy the night over at California Adventure. But yeah, coming at night, it means that Haunted Mansion will probably be a really long line. Tiana's Palace. That's a great view of it right there. Watches, yeah, you know, I used to be a watch fanatic. I never bought really any expensive watches for myself. I just bought like you know, inexpensive watches, Swatch or Timex or whatever those different brands were, whatever looked cool and worked and functioned well, but nothing too expensive, nothing like over $60, $70. And then the Apple Watch came out, and I loved the functionality and the software with it. So that kind of ended my watch collection, because now I just wear Apple Watch all the time. It's just so much more efficient and practical. And so I have a bunch of watches with dead batteries in them sitting in a drawer, and I still like looking at them, but don't really have much use for wearing them anymore. I think I want to take a train ride around the park and then probably come all the way around and get off here at the same station that we're getting on at. That'll give me time to drink my soda. Give me time to drink my soda and then ride Pirates of the Caribbean. Welcome, friends. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notifications button. And if you like stories, if you like books, consider joining my second channel, subscribing to my second channel, which is called Storytime with Indiana Holmes. That's youtube.com/Storytime with Indiana Holmes. We are currently reading The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. We're only about 2 hours into the book, so if you had nothing to do today, you could watch/listen to those 2 hours and then be all caught up, because we will be reading the third hour tonight at 7 o'clock. Each chapter is about 15 to 18 minutes long, so we get about 3 chapters done, which is just under an hour usually. Although the last reading we did, which was Monday, which was Tuesday, yesterday, that one was a little bit long. I think it was about an hour and 20, maybe an hour and 27 minutes long, because the third chapter was quite lengthy. Chapter 7 was quite lengthy and important, so I didn't want to leave that off for a different day. All right, where's that train? 11 o'clock. Let's see, the temperature is now 83 degrees, heating up quickly. I wilt at 90. Where's our choo-choo? Just beyond the berm here, on the other side of these buildings, is the gigantic show building for the Haunted Mansion. In case you didn't know, the Haunted Mansion's majority of the Haunted Mansion's show is in a building on the other side of these railroad tracks. And when you go down the stretching room and then you walk through the art gallery hallway, you're actually walking underneath the train tracks. And then when you board the Omni-Mover cars, the Doom buggies, it's actually on the other side of these train tracks. Most people don't know that.
Free money. I see nothing wrong with it.
So the majority of the Haunted Mansion's show building, well, the entire show building, is behind the Haunted Mansion, behind the railroad tracks, hidden from view from the general public, because they obviously couldn't fit all of that stuff inside the Haunted Mansion.
Unless they turned down my car.
It's on everybody.
Some people down here eating their beignets.
It's there in Frontierland.
People over here enjoying their muffaletta sandwiches, as well as their grits and jambalaya and cornbread.
You think? You have a vote. You have a vote.
I hear the choo-choo coming. Disneyland Railroad on its way to pick us up for a grand tour around Disneyland. Get a nice view of the Disneyland park. Finish my Coke Zero soda, and then come right back here for a ride on Pirates of the Caribbean. Ah, there goes the engineer. What a classic looking engineer. We're going to be riding on the Ernest S. March today. These are the cars that face forward. Not my favorite. I like the cars that face out. Let's see if I can get a edge seat. Maybe at the very back of the train. That would be cool. Oh, there's a lot of people behind me.
Modern friends, welcome in. Either side, friends, either side, left or right.
I'm gonna go the way back here. Hello, my friend. How are you?
How are you?
Excellent.
You're loaded up with a beverage too. Nice.
I gotta take a break here so I can drink my Coke Zero. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get on a lot of rides. You live somewhere on YouTube or something?
Yeah.
What's your channel name?
Pops.
Pops.
Yeah.
Pops Disney?
Yeah.
Ah, Pops Disney. Hey, everybody, say hi to Pops Disney over
Hi,
here right
guys.
behind me. He's live streaming too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How's your day going?
Excellent. Cannot complain. Any day at Disney's a good day.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
It's going to be a little warm today, though.
So you give a shout out. You're Indiana Holmes, right?
Indiana Holmes, right?
I recognize the outfit.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, my friend.
Did you see the new pumpkin right here in the center?
I did.
Okay, with the Tiana?
I didn't see Tiana.
So the hub has the lands with different countries
Right.
My country took over from
Oh, yeah.
so the white country is
Ah.
So I was really excited to see that.
So
That's
Tiana,
my topic of the day, really.
So Tiana is there?
Yeah.
Thanks for that tip. I'll go check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was the last film my wife worked on, Princess and the Frog. So it's really been great for her since they changed over Splash Mountain into Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
I think they did a great job.
They did. I really like it myself personally. I was really upset and sad to see Splash Mountain go, but then when I saw what they did, I was really happy about it. Yeah, I agree. You too, my friend.
Our next stop will be Mickey's Toontown.
For those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure safe
Lizzie
ride,
is currently a
stay
graphic
seated with your
designer,
hands, arms,
but
feet,
she
and
was
legs
a
inside
Disney
the
animator
train.
for about
And
12
please
years.
Watch your kids.
And she worked on movies beginning with The Lion King was her first film, and her last film was Princess and the Frog.
Dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. We're now entering the bayou, home to Tiana's Bayou.
We get a little tiny, like,
Sneak peek.
2-second peek at Tiana's Bayou Adventure through these little windows here, but if you blink, you'll miss it. I'll let you know when we get there. Look carefully. And that was it.
We're passing over are the bee's knees. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures.
Welcome everyone. This is Indiana Holmes riding the Disneyland Railroad for a grand tour around the park while I drink my Coke Zero. When we get back to New Orleans Square, I will disembark and I will be riding Pirates of the Caribbean.
This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
I love this part right here where you see the train up ahead of you. There's our friend, the Native American animatronic. Looking back towards New Orleans Square. And now looking ahead.
The revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s.
Greetings, Ralph. Welcome. I love the canoes, Davy Crockett canoes.
Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier.
How are you, Octavio? Good to see you, my friend.
Those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild. And
We just rode get a
find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, a cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. Have fun and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me.
Sounds like the Pixar Pals show is going on, or maybe it's not going on yet, but looks like it's about to. Looks like they're still painting the Troubadour Cafe, where you can get the best baked potatoes at Disneyland. And here we are at Mickey's Toontown Station, gateway to Fantasyland. I like the music back there, it sounds good. Alright. Be heading past Small World here in a moment. We'll get a nice view of the Matterhorn. Still holding at 83 degrees.
Right here. Go right here, guys. Go in. Zyra, come next to me. You want Daddy here? You're right here. You're right next to me. Well then, Dom, you get up and scoot to the end there.
Make sure you have both on the ground, buddy. Both on the ground.
Right, I think we're all loaded now. I think we'll be heading out of the station momentarily. If you're new to the channel, you can tell us where you're watching from. You can type in the chat your city, your state, or your country. It's always fun to know where everybody's watching
Hello
from.
everyone, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs to the trains. And please supervise the children, keep them away from all train openings. Our next stop will be the land of the future, Tomorrowland.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad.
Here
For
we
a safe
go.
ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
All right, there is our Matterhorn coming into view right now.
Real nice view of the happiest land of them all.
And now we'll be heading right.
You can see people stepping
Oh, look,
onto
you
the small
can see
world
the
just below.
small world down below.
Off in the distance,
And then right here, you can see all the characters and inside the clockworks a little bit. Matterhorn.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos.
we're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7
Hey,
model.
you can see back there, I don't know. Oh, look, there goes the monorail.
Lighting above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail and us are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland.
We're on the train, it feels fantastic.
Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train.
Autopia. Alright, we're just going to take some more passengers on. Welcome everyone, this is Indiana Holmes, riding the Disneyland Railroad. We've just pulled into the Tomorrowland. A little hard to see much here. Just about 6 months left or so until 2026. At some time in 2026, I'm guessing probably late January, maybe February, they're going to replace.
Hello everyone, and welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please supervise the children, keeping them away from all train openings. Our next stop will be Main Street Station, but to get there, we're going to pass through the Grand Canyon. Be advised, there is a dark tunnel ahead. Then we have to let the
you've just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs.
That was fun. I never get tired of seeing the Grand Canyon or the primeval world. Some of the best dioramas in the world right here. They have really good dioramas though over also at the Natural History Museum in Los Angeles, but they are not animated, they are static.
This is not for Disneyland's main entrance, the shops and restaurants of Main Street and more. Be advised, Main Street Station is a stairs-only station, meaning that there are no ramps or elevators. This will be stairs and stairs only. Once again, please remain seated till the train comes to the full and complete.
See the back side of the entrance that's full of pumpkins.
Your attention,
See you, Pops.
Hey,
Take
have a
care, my
great day.
friend.
Bye. Bye, guys.
the Grand Canyon and primeval world. Stop at Frontierland, Mickey,
Oh, you're staying on. Are you going? Oh, you're leaving. Okay. Have a good day, my friend. Good to see you too. Definitely. Yeah, I've watched your channel a few times, but I've never seen you. So.
Oh, yeah, well, it's good to see
I always
you,
like
okay.
your voice. Your voice is really great.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Have fun out there today.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye.
Exactly. Right, Lewis? There's a few of us around. All right, we're gonna head back to where we started from, which was New Orleans Square Station. We'll disembark from there, and then we'll hit Pirates of the Caribbean. 84 degrees now, pretty warm.
But the other one is like big kid rides. Next time we can go to the other side.
Ah, here comes the Disneyland band right now. We're about to do a performance. This is beginning to feel like the weather that would be perfect for the beach. Maybe I should go to the beach and set up a live stream and just watch the waves roll in and out and watch the surfers surfing. Maybe that would be fun. At least it would be fun for me. It might be boring for you guys. And the Disneyland band has started. I can hear them. Waiting for the train to start. Oh, you can see Oogie Boogie off in the distance. Over the top of, right there, over the top of California Adventure. Got our last boarding party right here. All right, here we go. We are off to New Orleans Square. 11:30 a.m. and 84 degrees at Disneyland.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be
Jungle
on the
Cruise is just over
You
here,
never know what
and
might be lurking
then
along
just
the
beyond
rails.
that is the Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Just on the other side of this
Just
berm.
ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And watch your step as you get home.
We're now pulling in to New Orleans Square Station. Please continue to remain seated until we come to a full stop at the platform. In the beginning, officers, make sure we're seated, folks. Stay seated at all times.
All right, this is where we started from. Now we are back in New Orleans Square. And we're heading over to see what the Pirates of the Caribbean line looks like. Hopefully it's a short queue. I would like to ride Pirates one time today, if the line is not too long.
Get up!
Heading past the Blue Bayou restaurant, there's a big line outside. Like a big crowd of people just disembarked from Pirates of the Caribbean. I see the line is now going over the bridge, but it's probably still not too long. So we'll get in that line, I think. We get the Mark Twain here. Let's see what the line is looking like for Pirates. Yeah, it's a little busy. We'll check it out though. It's either this or Indiana Jones. Not sure which. But I think Pirates would be pretty quick. This line usually moves pretty fast.
Good thing you knew where you were going. Want an umbrella? I'm good.
park's substantially busier than it was when I got here at 9 a.m., which makes sense. 5 minutes. I'm guessing it's probably more like 15. Pirates is one of those rides that has super high capacity, and it always seems like their wait times are inflated by about 10 or 15 minutes.
Off-road carpet.
Yeah. So we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna ride it. I'm guessing it'll be about 15 minutes before we get in.
Sorry, is this Justin?
We have to walk up the bridge and then back down, make a quick turnaround. That's the queue when it gets a little bit long. Nice view of the Pirates of the Caribbean building here. Show building. Ah, the Columbia is in port. Taking on passengers.
Yeah, so that's right here.
Where did Haley go?
Bathroom.
Ah, yeah, this line is moving quick. We'll be loading onto a boat within 15 minutes, I predict. Let's see, I'm gonna check my watches. Well, we got on this line about 11:35, about 2 minutes ago, so we'll see what time it is when we get in. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
We made the shade.
We made the shade for a little while anyway.
Absolutely.
If you're just joining us, this is Indiana Holmes reporting for you from Disneyland in Anaheim, California. It's a beautiful sunny Wednesday, summer day here in August, and it is 84 degrees. We're at an elevation of 141 feet above sea level today.
Like, it would have been cool in my mind, everybody hyping up where it's like Luke's been on this crazy mission this whole time trying to find he's been so hopeful, he's been trying to bring it back, and then just it's like, oh,
I am picking the right side line. There's two lines. One goes to the left and one goes to the right. And I find that the left side line always seems to take longer than the right side. I don't know if it's true, but that's what it feels like to me.
One of my students had a bad dream.
Main Street Paul, you're at the gym. That's what I need to do. I need to get to the gym. I have one of those Planet Fitness memberships that I've had for years. And Lizzie and I were really good going like twice a week for a while. And then that pandemic hit and it messed us up because we couldn't really go. And then since the pandemic, we've been just going sporadically. We need to get back into a rhythm and be more healthy, because I definitely feel like I lost a lot of muscle and a lot of stamina during the pandemic that I have not recovered from, really.
Hi,
But the passing of time between those two movies just never made sense. How fast she got good at music for us. Like at least in like a new hope.
All right, getting into a little bit of shade here. Shade is always welcomed here at Disneyland, especially in these hot summer months. Lizzie and I will be back here Friday to get all of the Halloween vibes over at California Adventure. So make sure you've subscribed and hit that notifications button so you know when we go live at Disneyland and California Adventure. Friday, I think we're going to come in the evening so that we can enjoy the nighttime spooky vibes over at California Adventure and at Disneyland, because we want to get onto Haunted Mansion for the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay, which opens up again on Friday the 22nd. So this Friday.
Dude, it's honestly so cool. It looks so good. Dude, my God, every time I watch it.
It's getting toasty out here now, my friends. Getting toasty. These two trees here, I think they're magnolia trees, are only about 2 years old. Well, they're probably older than that, but they've only been planted here for about 2 years because the magnolia trees that were here before were much larger, but they got some kind of tree disease and they were dying, so they had to remove them. And then they resurfaced and renovated this plaza here, and then they planted these 2 younger magnolia trees. What's everybody doing today? Are you guys at work? Are you at home? Are you watching during your break time? What's happening? I guess the line's moving along quickly, which is nice. We should be in there within a few minutes. Let's see, 35. So we're at about 8 minutes right now in waiting in the standby queue here.
Which is surprising because they
Also love seafood. I really love seafood, but I'm like, thinking you're running a little fast.
All you do is really weird. Low-key.
I can already smell the water from the Pirates of the Caribbean. And we go up the ramp. Get a little bit of people watching here while we're walking up the ramp. Somebody has a Chip and Dale hat on over there. Let's see if I can find them. There they are. That young lady has it's a Dale hat. I can tell it's Dale because of the teeth. It is pretty warm to wear a plushy hat like that. That is commitment, my friends. That is commitment to the Disney aesthetic. It is true love of Chip and Dale. I like Dale the best.
holiday. I was like, whatever, $1, I don't care. No. Also, you chose like the ones you wanted. What did you get mad at? No, I thought they hear it. But I had been seeing it all over TikTok.
Now the line has gotten a little bit longer. View of the queue down below. In the shade, yay. There's a nice bird cage here, but unfortunately there's no bird in it. What's up with that? We should have a nice little animatronic bird to entertain us. Okay, we've been in line for 11 minutes now. We've almost entered the building, so we're doing pretty good. Everybody coming on in? Everybody's happy to be coming into an air-conditioned, dark ride at this time of the day. We usually hit our peak heat around 2 o'clock, sometimes 3, depending on where you are in Southern California. And it usually stays that temperature until around 5 or 6 p.m. in the summer. I like the ornamentation of these lamps here. Very authentic to the New Orleans style of lamps and architecture in Louisiana. Interesting how they have bars here. That is definitely an aesthetic choice. Alright, it's about 14 minutes to get into the indoor queue. I'm guessing it'll be another 6 minutes until we board a boat. So it'll probably be about 20 minutes in total. The air conditioning feels so good in here. Loving it. Main Street Paul, you were at the gym pumping it up because you've got to pump it up. Build those biceps. Get those legs nice and strong. That was like the crash I saw in front of me when I was on the freeway today. These boats are built to bang into each other without any damage or injury. Not what I saw today on the freeway on the way in. Terrible crash, but everybody was okay. Happily, I was able to stop before I hit the car in front of me to hit the car in front of it. Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Indiana Holmes reporting for you from Disneyland, California. We're about to get on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button. so that you do not miss any of our live streams or edited content, history videos, updates, construction updates, merch updates, all that kind of stuff. I live stream every Wednesday and Sunday, and on Sunday my wife Lizzie joins me. She's a former Disney animator. She worked on films beginning with The Lion King was her first film, and then she did a whole bunch of the other films, and then her last film was The Princess and the Frog, from which Tiana comes. Tiana and Prince Naveen and Louis are all characters in Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and they were all the characters from The Princess and the Frog. So Lizzie and I live stream on Sunday mornings from about rope drop 8:30 till about 2-3 o'clock. Friday we will be doing a Friday live stream, and we're going to come in the evening so we can enjoy all of the Halloween vibes and decorations here at Disneyland, and especially at California Adventure. Our goal is to get on the Haunted Mansion on Friday night, to be some of the first people to enjoy the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay, and then head over to California Adventure to soak in all of those Halloween vibes. Okay, we are right at 20 minutes now. So it looks like the wait time is pretty accurate today, because we should be boarding a boat within 5 minutes, and the posted wait time was 25 minutes. So I think it's pretty accurate today. We might beat that time by 2 or 3 minutes, but it's pretty accurate. Hi, one. Can I be in the last row? Thank you so much. Awesome. I like being in the last row so my the brightness from my cell phone camera does not disturb others. All right, we shall be in the next boat. During the ride, I will hide the chat from myself because the white text is too bright on these dark rides. So I won't be able to respond to you during the ride, but you guys are free to chat amongst each other during the ride. I just won't be able to read it or respond. Enjoy the ride, friends.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco y cuiden los niños.
Alrighty, say this one on Denny Lou's trip.
Alrighty, friends, here we go.
When your boat stops, please be stepping out to your right.
Here we have the Blue Bayou restaurant.
be sure to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children. And remember, no flash pictures.
This is a very fancy, pricey restaurant.
And there be plundering pirates lurking in every corner, waiting to board. Sit closer together and keep your ready hands inboard. That be the best way to repel worries. And mark well. greedy beholders of this bewitched treasure.
Dead men tell no tale.
Perhaps he knows too much. He's seen the cursed treasure. You know where it be hidden. Now proceed at your own risk. These be the last friendly words you hear. You may not survive the vastness.
It's Captain Jack Sparrow.
Harsh punishment if you were captured doing something naughty back in pirate days. There be Captain Jack Sparrow hiding between them dresses.
Where be Captain Jack Sparrow? Speak up. Only your arms
Hey, send them hens to Davy Jones. It's the rum they want. Drink up, Mearsies.
Fool him, I did, by gum. Search all you want, Captain Jack Sparrow. You'll never find the treasure without a look at this here map.
He's an old rummy, that pirate. just about made it past all these pirates. Like just one more passage to make to get to safety. Chat back so I can read. Hello, Judy. Welcome. Welcome, Heather Estes. Welcome, Al Dunn. Welcome, Jacob. I'm sorry to read that, Judy. Yes, we've gone through that in our family too. It's very difficult. So sorry, Judy.
Yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. I raise a toast to all of my many shipmates lost at sea.
Hello, Suzanne, and thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you.
The fates have spoken and guided you well till we meet again.
You may know survive.
Not sure what you mean, Jacob, because I am live. All right, well, we've been live streaming since 9 o'clock this morning. If you missed any of the live stream, please feel free to rewind the live stream. We went on Big Thunder Mountain, and that was really fun. Had a good time there. Welcome, Susan, welcome. And thank you for joining us on the live stream today. Please check out the rest of my channel where I have all kinds of ride-through videos I've done, as well as some history videos about the Mark Twain boat and the Columbia and other history videos. Also have a second channel called Storytime with Indiana Holmes, where I read classic books Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. until 8 p.m. We are currently reading The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. We're only about 2 hours into it, so if that sounds interesting to you, you can go over to the other channel and watch and or listen to the first 2 hours of that book, which is chapters 1 through 7. Tonight I will be reading chapters 8, 9, and 10. Lizzie and I will be back here Friday night, live streaming The Haunted Mansion with the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay, as well as the Halloween vibes from California Adventure. And then we'll be back Sunday to live stream again in the day. Sure, absolutely. Absolutely, Jacob. Just be on the live stream tonight around 7:15. And when I see you on there in the chat, I will make you a mod for the other channel. Okay, I gotta make a quick pit stop here. I drank that gigantic soda, and that giant Coke Zero is now calling me to the restroom. So we'll head over there, and then I will put you guys on a privacy screen that will read "I'll be back," and I will silence the audio, but you guys can continue to chat while I am using the restroom. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of this privacy screen now. It doesn't seem to want to go away. Maybe I shouldn't have zoomed into it. Ah, there we go. Got rid of it. All right, let's see what you guys are chatting about here. Let's see. Here is the door to the very exclusive, very expensive Club 33, which is actually mostly upstairs here. All the second story of New Orleans Square is Club 33. Oh, no worries. I'm so glad. Bye, Krista. Thanks for joining us. Okay, I'm gonna head down Main Street and see if we have any characters in costume, and look at the big giant Mickey pumpkin jack-o'-lantern head. I saw that on the way in, but from the back side. I want to see it from the front side. And Columbia is right where I left it. That's funny. When we got on the When we got on the Pirates of the Caribbean, the Columbia was in dock there in port loading, and now it's back in the same spot. Swiss Family Robinson, Adventureland Treehouse. Heading through Adventureland. I've been riding the Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye ride quite a lot lately because I've been taking advantage of the single rider queue. I'm gonna pass on it today though. Probably do it again on Friday. We tried to see Mickey Mouse today in his house, but for some reason the line was just incredibly slow. So after waiting in that line in the projection room for quite a while, we finally gave up on that. The smells from the Bengal barbecue as we walk by are so yummy. I love the Bengal barbecue food, but they never give you enough. You get a tiny little skewer for about $11, and it feels like you should have 3 or 4 times that amount. Even if you had to pay more, it would be okay.
Anybody want to go restaurant?
I guess the solution is to buy 2 or 3 skewers. But then if you're doing that, then you're up to a price where you might as well eat at a sit-down restaurant here in Disneyland. I love all of the shields and masks and totems here outside the Tiki Room, the tropical Tiki Room. The Enchanted Tiki Room, presented by Dole. All right, 85 degrees now. We are getting to Indiana's melting point. I'm good until we get to 90 degrees, and then it is too hot for me. We did quite a good little merch search earlier for Halloween merch in the New Orleans Square. So if you missed that, you can scroll back and see our merch search. Let's see, we did a merch search of this side of the street on Sunday. So maybe I will go into the east side of Main Street, USA today, into the other side to see what kind of merch they have over there. I always feel like, I don't know if this is true, but I always feel like the fancier merch is over on this side and the more common merch is over on this side. So the west side has a lot more merch, but the east side seems to have more select, special kind of slightly pricier merch. I see the winking Mickey Pumpkin jack-o'-lantern up ahead. There it is. I can't wait to see that lit up on Friday night. We'll be back here to enjoy the Halloween vibes and the Haunted Mansion with its Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. Oops, sorry. Fella and I just collided shoulders. He was fine. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Look at the scary pumpkin stuff up here on top of the Emporium. That's cool. And then over here, we've got Mickey as a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. So great. There it is. Jack-o'-lantern Mickey. I love it. So great. Sounds like the Disneyland band is on its way down here. Let's see if they're coming down or not. Whew, it is hot out here in the sun, folks. Oh yeah, the band is coming. Okay, we'll wait. We'll watch the band come through. Here it comes. Wow, it must be so hot being in costumes on a day like today, especially if you're Donald Duck or Goofy. Oh my gosh, Pluto and Chippendale and Donald are in like plush costumes. It must be so hot. See if we can get around to the other side and see them, if they're going to perform. Everybody's here with their cameras today. right, we get a little show from the Disneyland band and Disney characters.
Celebrate happy. Take it away, guys.
That was super fun. Great. Short performance, but I understand why. It's super hot out here. And being in those costumes, or even the band uniforms, must just be incredibly difficult. It's 86 degrees right now. Alrighty, I'm gonna walk out to the front here and give you guys a nice view of the pumpkin decorations that are, he's probably here signing autographs, or not autographs, but signing artwork that people are buying. Thank you. All right, let's check out the cool Halloween decorations here. Over here at the front, we've got, looks like Pluto, and I think Donald is up here. Yeah, look at this. This is so cute. That's amazing. So cool. right there. Now let's look over here. We've got Minnie and Donald and Goofy. They're so cute. I love this. It's so cute. How inventive, right? How creative. There goes the monorail. Let's see if these are any different. Now, these are the same over here. Let's see. Yeah, these are the same. Oh man, I love them. They're so awesome. So cute. And then again, oh, it looks like Pluto is eating some of the vines that are probably lights that light up at night. I guess we'll find out when we're here on Friday night. But yeah, this is probably gonna look really cool all lit up. So we'll have to check back. And then of course, over here at California Adventure, we have Oogie Boogie. There he is, Mr. Oogie Boogie himself. And the 70th anniversary sculpture right here for you all to see. Okay, my friends, we have been live streaming for 3.5+ hours. It's pretty hot right now, 86 degrees. I'm beginning to melt a little bit. I want to get home and prepare for the next 3 chapters in the book, The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. So if you guys want to watch/listen, join that stream tonight. Join me on my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes, at 7 p.m. And if you want to catch up with where we are, we've already recorded chapters 1 through 7, which is about 2 hours. You can watch that this afternoon before we get to chapter 8 tonight at 7 p.m. All right, guys, this has been Indiana Holmes. Love you all. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you spending the day with me. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.